Everyone, welcome back. You may not be aware of these devastating truths concerning Fox News anchor Kat Timpf, but today we're exploring a topic that is both awful and inspirational. Consider this: a woman who has made it her career to make us laugh and ponder is suddenly hit with news that alters her life at what should have been her happiest moment. Stay tuned until the very end, trust me. This is an emotional roller coaster because you won't want to miss her handling everything. Think of yourself as Kat Timpf. You're 36, a frequent guest on Fox News, and famous for your clever repartee. On shows like Gutfeld and your direct observations, you're expecting your first child with Cameron Frisja, a former war veteran who works as an investment banker. Life is going great. That is the dream, isn't it? Then, all of a sudden, things are different. Just 1 month ago, in February 2025, Kat shocked her fans with a revelation. She had been diagnosed with breast cancer just 15 hours before the miraculous birth of her newborn child. You heard right? Despite being past her due date and eager to see her child, she is sitting in a doctor's office and hearing the word cancer. How on earth do you consider that? Let's take a little look back. Kat has spoken openly about her ordeal, and it's amazing to think of what she went through in those 24 hours. In a social media post, she called it an unconventional birth announcement. When she woke up, that day more than a week passed, Douchey claimed to have been completely preoccupied with getting the baby out. By the afternoon, instead of talking about birth arrangements, she was hobbling from one appointment to another, talking about how to get rid of her cancer. Then, in the middle of the night, she gave birth to her son after going into spontaneous labor. She appears to have lived through life's best and worst moments at the same time. She even credited her little kid with perhaps saving her life, since she had no idea when they would have learned of the sickness if she hadn't been pregnant. This is authentic. Kat's cancer had not spread because it was discovered early stage 0. On the plus side, her doctors were hopeful about her prospects. But the plan? A bilateral mastectomy right away. Kat was really impacted. But that's a big decision for anyone. Her demeanor has always been vibrant and amusing, and she doesn't hold back when being herself. A few weeks after giving birth, she too needed major surgery. On March 20th, she underwent surgery at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York. She shared a post-op photo from her hospital bed and joked that her feet were still the same size. Kat's quality is her ability to find humor in the face of adversity. The strange timing is over. She had been thrilled to become a mother, which had happened recently. In July 2024, she wrote this poignant article for Fox News about her pregnancy, relating it to her mother's memory. She was ready for this new chapter in her life with Cameron, but she was also nervous and excited. They had kept the gender of the baby a secret so that the big announcement could wait until the baby was born. The jubilation is abruptly cut short by cancer. Her maternity leave, it's not the cozy moment she had envisioned for their friendship. Instead, it's recovering from surgery, juggling the duties of a newborn, and depending on her spouse and friends for assistance. Speaking of friends, Kat has had an incredible team at Fox News. Greg Gutfeld, her co-star on Gutfeld, addressed her on air, saying they miss her and know she's doing well. As evidence that everyone finds humor in Kat, her co-host, Jessica Tarlov, handed her a cake with the words "titty-free" and "fabulous" written in the frosting after the surgery. Fans also greeted her with praise in her posts. "You're kicking ass, Kat," wrote one person, while another said, "Your sense of humor will carry you through this." She must be immensely appreciative of such support because it is clear that she is not fighting this war alone. Nor has it all been simple. When Kat made her diagnosis public, she had to contend with trolls, those kind people on the internet who began to doubt it. When she clapped back, standing up for what she believed in, her Fox family rallied around her. It serves as a reminder of how challenging being in the spotlight can be, especially for someone who is as forthright and honest as she has been. She has shared everything with the hospital staff, including her dark humor, aspirations, and worries. That openness. That's why her story has such impact. This is an ongoing story that you have to see through to the very finish. Kat Timpf is facing misfortune head-on while holding a newborn and having a strong resolve to fight. It is straightforward, truthful, and a tribute to how resilient people can be when faced with adversity. Do you think you could be as strong as Kat in a scenario like this? If her story resonated with you, please click like, subscribe, and leave a comment below to get more updates on her journey. She keeps proving that even the most difficult situations cannot take away her genius. Therefore, let's keep helping her.